Hey everyone, Minnesota Joe. Hope this day finds you well. Today I'm going to share with you the weekly sales from eBay that I completed, and a lot of those have already been shipped out. Today is Friday, February 7th, so it's for the last 7 days, and I'll go through that and let me know what you think about this. I'm going to share the screen of the eBay sales, and we'll just go through that. I'm only going to include the ones that are $15 and over, just to keep it as short as possible. But let me know what you think. Appreciate your comments and your feedback, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. All right, let's get started. So this first item, and again, I am just looking at the over $15 items that I sold in the last week. So starting with this one, it's a lot of 20 silver war nickels, and that sold for 32. Pretty much just broke even on this one. This Indian head, I paid 50 cents for it, and so good return on that. Sold for 41 with including shipping. This next one is a lot of 5 1/10 ounce rounds, sold for $24.50. I get those at spot, so about $15. So after fees, let's see, probably made about $6 on that one. This next one is it's a 4 troy ounce bar made to look like the America's First banknotes, and those are 999 silver. This one is the North Carolina bank, and sold a number of those that I've gotten recently. So that sold for $192. Made about 10% on that. This Indian head cent 1883, bought for 50 cents and sold for $50. So great return on that. That included shipping. This next one is 1886 Indian head cent. That one sold for $50. Again, bought for 50 cents. So great return on that. This one is another lot of 5 1/10 ounce rounds. Looks like I came out with, again, about a $6 return. This one is an 1872 Indian head cent, sold for $60 plus shipping, and again, I paid 50 cents for that. 1870 Indian head cent, sold for $30, and I paid 50 cents. This lot of Lincoln wheat cents, I tend to do these same years because I've got a lot of them. 1909, 11D, 12D, 13D, and then 32D. Anywhere from good to very good, and that sold for $20, including shipping. 5 of them. So those, I paid 20 cents for that and sold it for 20, including shipping. So then this next one is a Nadir 999 fine silver. That's a 1 ounce bar, sold for 37, and I made 10% there. Next one is a lot of 2. These are the Scottsdale Mint Omnia bars or rounds, 1 ounce rounds, and sold for 64. My cost was 61, so really I almost broke even on that. A lot of 5 1/10 ounce rounds, again made about $6. Nadir, made 10% on that. Here's a Canadian Golden Jubilee. These are really cool proof sets. 2002, number of coins in there, and they are 925 silver. So look that one up. That's a really nice set. Sold for 39. I believe I bought that for 25. This lot of 5 1/10 ounce rounds. This one I didn't get as much on, so I think I netted about $1 on that. Here's a really cool Cheerios. It's a 2000 Cheerios in celebration of the millennium. They had this Cheerios 1 cent 2000 Lincoln cent. And so I think I got that one for $1 and sold it for $23.50, and including shipping. These Valcambis, this is a 100-gram silver bar. These are break aparts, and so I bought one of the. I actually have several, and I think I paid 110 for these. So these do really well. $169 including or plus shipping. Another Nadir at 34, made 10% on that. This Omnia sold for 36. Another Nadir sold for 33. Another set of 5 1/10 ounce rounds. Probably broke even on that. This Mexico Libertad sold for $70. That's 2 ounces of silver. I paid 33 per ounce, so 66. So really just broke even on that. Okay, this is a 1908D gold Indian head. It's MS63. These are very rare, especially in MS63. So that sold for $1,900. And Pcgs graded MS63 1908 gold $5 coin. And I think I paid $1,400 on that. So I did well on that. This 1866 Indian head, paid 50 cents, sold it for 19. Another one, 1867, sold for 19. And these are basically about good because, or they're just so worn that they're really about good. And if even in good condition, these would sell for $60. Another lot of, this is 8 1/10 ounce rounds. These are the MPM Monarch Precious Metals. And there's a train on one side and a crown on the other. Those did well, 47. Doing the math on that in my head, I think I paid 24, if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, 24, and sold it for 47. Another, this is a 1908S Indian head cent, graded, very good 10. Again, a very hard coin to find. In VG10, it sold for $109. And I don't recall what I paid for it, probably around 70. This gold, I've been buying these for $300. They're gold 1/10 ounce graded NGC MS70. So just making about 5% on these. Here's another one that sold for $349. Another one sold for $355. These are fun Egyptian 1 ounce round or 1/10 ounce rounds. One of them is the Egyptian one. The other ones are just Walking Liberty Eagle. Sold for $25, and I paid $15. So after fees, made about $7. Same with this one, $7 made on that one. This is a cool Morgan silver dollar commemorating John Fremont. It's the 1890 Morgan with a sheet. I don't know who puts these together, but there's a stamp as well as a sheet. It's probably PCS. Sold for $48. I bought those for $33. I think that's my last one. And then a Morgan, and these come with they're graded NGC as brilliant uncirculated. Then it has the bag fragment. You can see on the little section here that shows a bag fragment from the original bag. And so 1884 Morgan, sold for $45. I paid $33. This one is a lot of 5 1/10 ounce rounds. Again, I pay about $15, $16 for these, so netted about $7. Here's 2 Nadirs, sold for $80. Here's another one, sold for $80. Didn't make a whole lot on these, I guess, about a little bit over 10%. And these 5 1/10 ounce rounds, I thought it'd be fun to throw in a poop emoji 1 gram silver, sold for 26. And again, I paid about 17 on that. So after fees, 23, about $6. This is a Morgan, 1921, in a very nice box, sold for 36. It's AUBU with some bag marks, but very nice coin. 1921 Morgan, sold for 36. I paid 31 on that. A 1921D Morgan, sold for 46, again in a very nice collector set, and that was AUBU. The 21Ds are a little harder to find. That sold for 46. I paid 31. A lot of, these are the Aztec calendar rounds. They're pretty cool. The 1/10, and then I also had a Trump 1 gram that I highlighted there, and sold for 18. Really just came out with about $1 on that. This Morgan, two Morgans, the Philadelphia and the San Francisco, 1921, in this very nice box set, sold for 52. That's obviously a steal for somebody that got those, and they aren't BU, but they were probably close to AU condition. So someone got a great deal on that. I paid 31 each, so I lost probably $10 on that. A Federal Reserve sheet of 4 $1 bills. They're all together. They're not consecutive, but there's a series there, and so that sold for $18.77. I buy these for $1.50 per dollar, so that I paid $6 for that, and after fees made about 12. This one just broke even on these, trying to get rid of these Royal Canadian Mint $20 coins, and they're 4 9s fine, but they're only a 1/4 ounce. So I guess even though they're a $20 coin, they're worth $20 if you want to go ahead and spend them. But collectors don't seem to be very interested in them. So just trying to get rid of those. I have a few more, not the Bugs Bunny, but I've got a few more of the other Royal Canadian Mint 1/4 ounce rounds if anybody's interested. This is a 10 gram shot container, and then I put in a football 1 gram, and if I am remembering correctly, I paid $10 for the shot, and then the 1 gram was $1.50, so $11.50 after fees made just like a couple $2-3. Here's a cool Prospector Gold half ounce, and that's $9.99 fine. It's poured and sold for 21 for a half ounce. That's good. I paid 15 on that, and so yeah. This is a 2003 silver proof set. Was hoping for a bit more than this, to be honest. I think I paid 34, so just netted like $5 on that. Usually you see those go for closer to $45-50. This is a Whitman album. There's 71 coins in here. Nickel Whitman album, so it's a complete set, including all the 11 war nickels and the 1950D, which is key date. So that's boy, I think I paid $20 for that, so it came out pretty well. Made about $25. This one is 1869 Indian head cent, better date, 1869. So that sold, even though it's very worn, it sold for $38, and I paid 50 cents for that. War nickels, this set, again, I pay about $1.40 for these, and so really at my cost there on that. I was hoping to get a bit more on that. So 80 of them sold for $125, just over $1.50. The 1921D Morgan, again, those are harder to find. That one's in a nice set or a sealed case, sold for $29. So I was underwater on that, a few bucks. Canadian Golden Jubilee. This is a 2002. Again, these are very nice sets. This one sold for $36. I believe I paid $25 for that. The lot of 1/10 ounce rounds sold for $25. Made a few $5 on that. And then this one is a junk drawer. I put together these junk drawers of stuff that I've gotten deals on, and so try to pass that along. So I put the whole table of them. They cost me about $20, and so I start them out at 22 to cover my fees and see how they go. So these seem to be very popular. This one sold for $71, so made a good $45 on that. And the next one is, this is a about good 1876 Indian head. That's a good year. It just was so worn. Was happy to sell that. It sold for $19. I paid 50 cents. Next one is the Scottsdale Omni rounds, 2 of them for $65. I believe I paid $31 each on those, so $62. So I basically just about broke even. And then another lot of 5 1/10 ounce rounds sold for $21. So a little bit lower than what I'd like to see those go for. Made about $3 on that. All right, that is it for this week. Thought I'd share it with you. Let me know what you think. If you want to see, the coins that I have listed, I can do that as well. I'm thinking about adding on to this and showing the coins that are up on the store for sale, and maybe auctions that are coming up in the next couple of days that are, ending in the next couple of days. But let me know what you think about this, if this is helpful to you, if you like the content. If you'd like to change it up at all, let me know. And, like I said, I'm trying to get through this quickly so that it's not too long. So I'm not showing everything, but just the stuff over $15 and just the stuff in the last week that sold. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you later.